So, for the past 2 years, I've been focusing on increasing my wealth and getting as much money as possible through different streams of income. I started out investing in the stock market back in February 2020, right before the massive market crash. So I was buying into companies like EasyJet and Hersha Hospitality for a fraction of the pre-market crash price. Now, I also invested in companies like Neo, which was a growth stock, and I bought this at around $2 per share, which grew massively to now between $40 to $60 a share, and I cashed in on a massive 2,000% return. In total, I gained about 170% in profit in 1 year from the stock market, including dividends. Now, I knew this wasn't going to be a consistent way to make money because I was just lucky buying into a market crash, nor do I qualify this as an income stream. So I had to figure out another way to make money for cash flow. This is where I discovered Forex trading. Now, hold up. I know that Forex has a bad rep because of all the scammers out there, but hear me out. I had a friend at the time that was claiming that some days he would make £2,000 trading Forex. So I was like, if he can do it, then why can't I? Bearing in mind that this guy was a massive bullshitter. So I did some research, started studying Forex, and I actually came up with a strategy that made me 20% in my first month. However, the strategy that I made, I had to be so reactive and on the ball, I had to place trades at a certain time within almost the second on the hour that the candle closed. It was just getting too stressful and also had massive drawdowns, so I had to figure out another way to trade Forex. So I decided to join a trading school called Falcon. These guys were like Hogwarts of the trading world. They gave me a clear pathway to consistency, and their teachings on human psychology were just phenomenal. But there was just one problem. Their strategy sucked. Sorry guys. I was losing money consistently for 6 months. And then I realized something. If I can lose for 6 months straight, and the only two options are buy or sell, then all I have to do is the exact same analysis, but when it comes to placing the trade, just do the exact opposite. And surely enough, I was instantly profitable and have been now for 6 months. Ta-da! I'm a fucking genius. It's actually called fading, but the term has never been used to fade a strategy. More commonly, fading gaps that occur in the market over the weekend. And a gap is essentially the price difference between the Friday and the Monday. And these gaps, people would trade in the opposite direction. So if the market gapped up, people would trade down, and vice versa, because these gaps have a high probability of closing. So at this point, I now have 2 income streams. The first is my job, and the second is trading. So it's time for a third, don't you think? During the time I began fading, I moved into my first house. It's a 3-bedroom house, and I wanted to suck some money out of it. I decided to furnish all 3 rooms and rent 2 of them out. They're currently both rented out, and I'm making a sum of none of your business because I do not want the tax man up my ass. The number on the screen is totally random and is definitely not my monthly profit. The money I make with these rooms, along with my other cash flows, will go towards my second property. So those are my current streams of income, but wait for it, I'm planning on adding another within the next couple of months, and that will be breeding bearded dragons. I currently have 2 female bearded dragons, and I believe that the older one is pregnant, and I'm hoping that she'll be laying eggs within the next 2 or 3 weeks. The eggs will take about 60 days to hatch. If I make any profit from the dragons, then I'll reinvest the money back into my sexy money circle until I can hopefully throw YouTube in the mix, which you guys can help me out with if you just smash that like button and subscribe if you're interested in following my journey. And once I'm rich from YouTube, I'll throw it all on Tesla. But seriously, if you want to get involved in the stock market like I did, then click on this video here to find out what not to do when buying stocks.